5 on Your Sideline, sponsored by Universal Windows Direct.
We're ready to just, get at each other's throat, ready to get after it every week.
Last year, it was a heartbreaking loss, and we've been looking forward to this game ever since.
Oh, it's intense. Like, everybody laser focused. It goes down to every detail.
When two good teams play, you get a lot of good games.
We're excited to come together with their school community and put on a show for everybody.
Welcome into 5 on Your Sideline. I am Corey Miller, and it is time.
Yes,
the
it is,
biggest
Corey.
rematch of this high school football season. Historic rivals, CBC and Sept, in their first game since the Cadets ended the Spartan season last year in the playoffs.
I mean, you can't draw it up much better than that, Corey. I'm Andy Kroll, and we have great highlights from all over the area tonight. But like you said, we have to start at the Palace on Ballast. Take it away, Corey.
Let's do it. All right, the next chapter in this long rivalry was not short on highlights. First half, the Sept K-State commit quarterback Dylan Duff to Liam Russo. Spartans up 14-10. But the second half was a much different story. Here come the Cadets. Nicholas McClellan decides to take things into his own hands. That is a QB run, a long, long way for a score. CBC up. Cadets would get it back after a turnover, and they would immediately score. McClellan airs it out to Bryce Dorsey for 6. Guess what? CBC recovers the kickoff, and they're going to score again. Courtney Rivers with the long touchdown run. What a second half for the Cadets. CBC goes on to win big 38-14. Some major bragging rights after that one, Annie.
An exciting game, Corey. Let's take things over to North Point at Liberty. This is going to be a fun one. Check this out. It's going to be North Point first, and that's just going to come from Tavern Bruner Williams. Look at this run.
That's a great name.
Gets all the way, exactly, all the way to the sidelines, keeps on going, stumbles out. Then Liberty's going to have Cody McClellan throw it into Leach. Jaden, what a diving catch right there. Absolutely incredible. And then don't worry, Liberty comes in one more time. This time it's Mac Jalen, the running back, who's going to come through, pushes his way out. Another big run for them. Liberty takes the win, 15-12.
Hey, great game there. Another great game. Waterloo at Triad. Good one between two undefeated programs in Illinois. Triad QB Isaac Ackerman is going to corral that snap off the turf. Goes in for 6 of his own. Later on, it's Waterloo's Jerez Sales. Nifty run through the line, up the sideline, past our camera, and in for 6 points of his own. It was the Knights' night, though. See what I did there? Great vision from Ian Dempsey. Weaves his way through the Bulldog defense into the end zone. Triad wins 31-7 to stay unbeaten.
An all Parkway battle. This one was fun. South against West tonight in ball one. How about some alliteration, Corey?
Let's do it.
A pack of Patriots pounce on this Parkway West ball carrier. That's a nice tackle right there. Then it's going to be West who's going to have a run game going. Oof, big hit. Deshaun Horskins takes that and got some contact on the sideline. They'd even get closer to 6 on that run from Jaron Boyd. Ooh, almost there. West gets the big win, 28-14.
Parkway North on the road at Marquette. Antoine Gunn gonna shoot through a hole in the Mustang defense. And guess what? He's gone for a touchdown down the sideline for Parkway North. Vikings can play a little bit of defense too. Jordan Morgans-Clark is gonna come up big, busting up this pass. Watch this. Got to hit the post too when you make a good play. One more offensive play for the Vikings. Dakari Hollis to Messiah Smith. Looks like he may dance around, mess around, and eventually break it for a score. Not quite though. He's going to get taken down. Vikings do go on to win this one though, 39-7. Hey, let's go back over the river to Edwardsville. The Tigers consistently have one of the hardest schedules in the entire area. They play some of the best teams from Illinois, Missouri, and Indiana. So far this year, they've already had 2 games that had to be rescheduled at the last minute from Friday to Saturday. But with the talent and leadership on this squad, they stay cool.
We're taught to fight adversity, and so after the first time it happened, we was a little disoriented, but the second time it happened, we were definitely ready and we were comfortable to go.
We want to give them the message that, like, we're actually good over here in Illinois, and like, we're not nothing to be doubted or played with.
It means competition every week. It means getting better every week. Each time we play someone in the conference, it's a real game.
All right, Edwardsville and O'Fallon to kick off that Southwestern Conference schedule, and here come the Tigers. But some defense first. Defense resulting in offense. Jaden Cole, pick 6, starts things off for Edwardsville. Then on offense, Yale Weaver to Devin Hill Lomax, who says, "Get off me, I'm going for 6 points." He scores touchdown Tigers. That connection was so good, they're just going to do it again. He weaves his way all the way through the Panther defense for another touchdown. He's just a junior, folks. Keep an eye on him. Edwardsville wins 46-10.
Tackle Hunger 3, sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union, your neighbor for life.
This is week 4 of Tackle Hunger, of course, and made possible by Neighbors Credit Union. The high school football season is nearly halfway over, which is incredible. This week's food collection came from Troy, Buchanan, and Timberland. Operation Food Search dropped off collection barrels on Monday. By Wednesday, you could barely see the bottom of these barrels. Senior students say they promoted the event over the course of the week with banners and recruited help from the community.
Even my parents said something about it. My friends from other schools oh, our school doesn't do that. Why are you guys doing it? And I'm like, we're just that's the thing we do.
We posted it kind of all different schools, social medias, either Barstool, TBHS Nation, all of them on Twitter, just so everyone's aware.
Tackle Hunger tally for week 4. Big showing from Troy Buchanan. They collected 5,800 pounds of food. In total, the schools collected over 6,000 pounds. That'll help feed around 3,000 people. Next week on Tackle Hunger, it's going to be Alton Marquette versus Alton. But let's get into some highlights. Timberland was just flipping out tonight to pump up their student section. Look at that. My goodness. While Troy Buchanan was also hoping to dominate on the field. Spoiler alert, they would be. Watch this one right here. Hunter Humphrey is not going to keep it to himself. We got a big touchdown. End zone is good. That's going to be courtesy of Carter Dowell. Then it's going to be Timberland. They're going to try and do their best. Vice Gruesome, oh my goodness, takes a bunch of white jerseys to get all the way down. Wouldn't get there in time. This was Troy Buchanan's game to lose. Check this out. Hunter Humphrey keeps it himself. Going. Yeah, he's gone into the end zone. Final score, Troy Buchanan 42, Timberland. Big ol' goose egg, 0.